Want to Want Me place right here on Pure West Radio. 11:45 on your Wednesday morning. A beautiful, beautiful March sunny day. It's absolutely beautiful out there today. And bringing and injecting some rays into our day, we got the lovely Carl Williams, who joins us every Wednesday for Synergy Talks for our health, fitness and well-being advice. How you doing, my compadre?
Hey, I'm good, mate. I'm really good. I'm down at Fort Road in Pembroke Dock, looking over the estuary as two little paddle boarders come past. What a great day to be alive.
You're looking well, mate. You're looking very well. As are the crew on the 12-week lifestyle transformation. I've been sort of keeping tabs on the progress. Seems like you've got a great group round this time.
Yeah, mate, it's really, really good. I wasn't feeling, apologies for not being on last week. I wasn't feeling my best. I had a long night with the boy as well. I was feeling a bit rubbish. And I've recovered this week and firing all cylinders again.
We're in the same boat there, mate. I was off all last week as well. So, we're both knocked out.
That's it. It's that time of year. Everybody's getting their colds and coughs and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, and COVID's here, there and everywhere as well at the moment, isn't it? You know, it's certainly back again, isn't it?
Yeah, and you've got the change of the conditions, environment and stuff. You know, it's this time of year people get ill again, schools and whatnot. Back in full flow. So yeah, it's one of those things. But no, back to it. Training really, really well. The positivity and the enthusiasm is fantastic in the group. The guys now. What I did differently this time is I give them all a full trial week before we actually started officially, and we held the diaries back that we've spoken about before. What we normally do is we get people writing a daily diary from day one. And what I was finding is, although people were getting in the flow of it over a 2-week period, the anxiety levels were a little bit higher doing it that way because they had like so many things to do in one go. So we've spaced it out this way this time around, and it's working phenomenally. Everyone's just nailed the food. They're training kind of 3 times a week or more. And now from today actually onwards is the day that we actually start putting the diaries into effect. So we start talking about the positive parts of the day, what could have went better, what did they struggle with, what are they going to focus on for tomorrow, their motivational quote of the day, how did they help somebody outside of the family today in their day-to-day life. Just all positivity, all pushing people in the right direction. So yeah, it's been a really, really good week, mate.
Excellent. And I'm loving the photos, and great to see everyone jumping on that the bandwagon. I mean, that's probably one of the hardest things to crack is the food. So to salute you all on the 12 week, it's not an easy thing to do that. But once you've got it, and stays with you for life, that one. I mean, with the weather being like this, Carl, great to see so many people out and about. I've seen lots of cyclists, lots of runners. I mean, it does just naturally get you going, doesn't it, this weather? It's like, right, I want to get fit. I want to look decent when I put that bikini on, when I get those trunks on this summer. So great to see a lot of people out and about, getting fit.
Yeah, mate, it's natural enthusiasm, isn't it? It's like, right, come on, it's a kick up the backside, get yourself into gear. Summer is around the corner. This weather's between 14 and 20 degrees, I think, all week this week. High UV as well, so get your sunscreen on. Don't forget your sunscreen. But it's brilliant. I mean, we even now have started incorporating, especially when we have a little bit of a longer session, like on a Saturday morning or a walk on a Sunday. As soon as the workout's done, we do the hard part in the gym, and then we get out and walk for 15, 20 minutes just to cool down and get out in the fresh air. It was the only way that we could exercise a little while back was outdoors when the restrictions were lifted. But let's not forget that you get so much from being out in the environment and being out in the fresh air and seeing people as you walk past and whatnot, and just taking in and being present in the moment and the views and what you've got around you. It's so important. So yeah, get out and about as much as you can. It's really, really important.
I mean, we're totally blessed, aren't we? We've got the coastal path that you can take a nice stroll around all 187 miles of it, or you can just go for a nice stroll down the beach with your dog. I mean, there's so many great opportunities to go out and grab some beautiful Pembrokeshire fresh air and keep yourself active.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think even from Pembroke Dock where we are right now, I think when you're closer than 3 or 4 miles to a beach. Pembroke, you're closer than 3 or 4 miles. It's the same with everywhere around here. There's so many opportunities that people don't get in the cities and in other places. So we really need to remember where we're at and just get out and walk and get out and be present in nature. It's so good for you. It's so good for your well-being. As much as the calories that you burn, it's about how you feel. And we talk about this all the time. It's about what your mind projects, then your body and everything else will follow through thereafter. So if you can get out and feel good within yourself by utilizing the environment around us, then we're on to a winner.
A good friend of mine, Graham Williams, he collared me on Monday. He's running 4 miles every day for miles, so it's from miles to miles. Sadly, a good friend of theirs. He's from the Fishguard RFC. He's on motor neuron disease, and they're all clubbing together and racing phenomenal amounts of money for miles. But he was like, yeah, just been for a run to Broadhaven, and it's like, I love that. It's great to see people out and about taking advantage, going down for those beautiful scenic routes. And then when you have an ice cream down the beach after you've run there from Afford West, you don't feel as bad, do you?
Of course not. You need the intake. I mean, you need to keep the energy going. It's all about balance, and it's all about energizing your body and being able to appreciate these things like these treats and things like this. But yeah, I mean, 4 miles is a really good distance. Some people in the background are going, "God, I can't run 4 miles." Well, don't worry, nor could I at one point. All we do is we start off there was one of the ladies in the gym today, and they were doing the couch to 5K, and she couldn't run for 1 minute without resting for 3.5 minutes in between. And now she's running for a minute, resting for 30 seconds. And that's over a 3 to 4 week period. So get out and walk 100 yards. Get out and walk to the top of your road and back down. It's about getting out and doing it frequently and, being consistent. And then 4 miles will seem, which was a dream at one point, very, very doable on a regular basis. And imagine how fit you're going to feel when you can do 4 miles a day.
Thanks to Amanda for getting in touch. She just popped us a DM saying, no excuses in weather like this. There isn't, Amanda. Love it. It is absolutely beautiful out there. Please get in your questions for Synergy Talks. Carl and I catch up every Wednesday unless we're both ill, which is very rare. And you can slide into those DMs, pop us a message at Pure West Radio, send us an email as well, studio@purewestradio.com. We'll answer your questions. Next week, Carl, I think we need to talk more about food again. Because I think in this weather as well, you've got to start going a bit more Mediterranean. You've got to start getting some of the nice fresh stuff cut. So we'll give you some nice recipe advice next week as well. So slide into those DMs at Pure West Radio and pop Carl a message personally as well if you're looking for a PT. If you're looking to get that beach board, look no further. Always a pleasure. Great to have you back on the show, buddy.
You too, mate. Good to see you. Good to speak to you. See you soon. I look forward to next week.